Hello and welcome to Your World This Week, the weekly roundup for all the top news stories of the week. The top news stories this week are:
in a major development of the ongoing power tussle in Maharashtra, NCP leader Sharad Pawar on Friday announced that Shiv Sena, Nationalist Congress Party and the Congress will form a government in Maharashtra for the next 5 years. The three parties have agreed on a minimum agenda for getting together in a coalition government in Maharashtra. This government will be formed and it will complete 5 years. We will all ensure that this government runs for 5 years, Sharad Pawar said. The Congress, which took time to come around to support Shiv Sena, has insisted on a common agenda. Talking about Shiv Sena's request for the Chief Minister's post for the entire term, Pawar said, "If anybody demands the Chief Minister's post, we will think about it." The 11th BRICS Summit took place on November 13th and 14th in Brasilia, city of Brazil. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Russian President, the Chinese President and the Brazilian President to discuss various issues. The theme of the summit was economic growth for an innovative future. While addressing the BRICS Business Forum, Prime Minister Modi said that the BRICS nations have accelerated economic growth despite the global recession and have achieved breakthroughs in technology and innovation. India is the world's most open and investment-friendly economy due to political stability, predictable policy and business-friendly reforms, the Prime Minister said. Prime Minister Modi suggested the identification of at least 5 areas for a joint venture between the BRICS nations before the next summit. Prime Minister also invited suggestions from the BRICS leaders to further reduce the trading cost between the BRICS nations. The air quality of Delhi NCR continued to remain in the severe category for most of the days and almost reached severe plus levels on some days. The Supreme Court has taken a serious view on the steps taken by the Delhi, Punjab, Haryana and the UP government to reduce air pollution. The apex court directed the chief secretaries of all these 4 states to personally appear before it on November 29th. Supreme Court also raised questions on the implementation of the odd-even scheme in Delhi. The Supreme Court mandated Anti-Pollution Authority on Wednesday ordered schools in Delhi NCR to remain closed for the next 2 days as pollution in the city reached severe plus levels. Rani Mukherjee as Shivani Shivaji Roy is back, and as the trailer of Madani 2 dropped on Thursday, and this time she is unstoppable. The cop is set to take down the notorious rapist in the second installment of the Madani franchise, which is inspired by true events. The chilling sequel to the 2014 hit Madani is directed by Gopi Putran, writer of the first film, who is making his directorial debut with the film. It is slated to open in theatres on December 13th. India has got a new batting sensation in the form of Mayank Agarwal as he was on fire on the second day of the first test against Bangladesh as he dominated Bangladesh bowlers with 200 plus runs. Agarwal registered his second double century in the longest format of the game. Agarwal's first double century was also his maiden test done against South Africa in Visakhapatnam last month. In between, he had hit a century against the Proteas in Pune. Meanwhile, on the third day, India defeated the visitors by innings and 130 runs, taking a comfortable 1-0 lead in 2-match series.
Hope you liked this edition of Your World This Week. We will be back next week with yet another episode of Your World This Week. Have a good day.